Good morning! Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. We are gonna open up this pack. Did I open it? Okay, I opened it. Opened it ahead of time. So, let's look at the cards. We're gonna see what we got here. So, start us out, we got Dead Rumbler. Okay. That here. We got Arcanic Crackle. Not a bad one. An Underworld Bellow. Okay. Take Flight, great card actually. This that's really good. Ooh, this is good too. Herald Rebirth, Express Lighting, it's okay. Blinding Beam. Oh, we're running out of space here. Frontline Scout, Minnowism, Void Rat, Impenetrable Leaf, Piercing Shadow Vice. Is that our foil? Yeah, that's our foil. It's gonna go over here. Hooves. And our two rares are Glisten and Endless Maw. Let's see if we can get this camera a little bit better. A little bit flatter, that angle. I didn't like that angle. Here we go. Let's move this over. Alright, so this is actually a trickier pack. This is a lot trickier pack. So, my immediate eyes go to Minnowism. There's a lot of attack actions that are 3 or less base against +2. This doesn't really work too well with Prism, but you got to think about it. You're not going to actually be building a great Prism. The reason why Minnowism, obviously, that's a great card because of the combo of Belittle into Minnowism. So like you could play Belittle and allows you to search out a Minnowism. This yellow is great because then you could pitch it or do things. What you need to understand though in limited, especially for Prism, is the fact that she wants more blues unless you get her weapon, which is very low. You're probably not going to get it. She wants more blues. So she can hit 4, go again on her stuff. So Herald Rebirth isn't a bad pickup because what you got to remember is Prism is just in general the best class in here. There are a lot of 6s though, right? So like Endless Maw here. So like if I look through here, I don't see any 6s for me to pick up. Not just out of the box. If there was a 6 in this pile here, I'd probably grab it. Then we have Glisten. I don't love Glisten. It's not great. That's 2 for 4+1 counters. On any number of weapons you control, right? So like the thing is that is obviously a Bolton card, right? Like it's 100% Bolton card. It's only for light heroes. You can't use it on Prism. Her weapon doesn't actually attack. So that's a Bolton card. It's not a great Bolton card either because that means I have to pay 2 to get +4 for the turn, which overall is fine, but then I need to go attack, so I need to have 4 cards. I need to have, it's the 3-card hand, so I have to have Glisten, then I have to have a blue or yellow to pay for it and have to have a blue or yellow to keep going. So like it's 4 resources that I'm sending in with Glisten. Not great. So Herald Rebirth is tempting. I think the proper, this actually, if you're gonna go Herald Rebirth is tempting. It's not a bad pack 1 pick 1. Take Flight. I don't know that I would pack 1 pick 1 take Flight. This is like a 2 or 3 or 4. You know, that's very much hey, I'm going Bolton, and you don't want to lock in Bolton. That's just not the best card in here. The best card in here is Minnowism. Frontline Scout, not great. It's fine. This is actually okay for for pitching and stuff. This is the best card because now you have half of the combo of Belittle. You're actually going to see a decent amount of these. So if you immediately grab it, you can go for it. Now, remember what I talked about is, all this. But, hey, if I have a Minnowism into, like, say, a Frontline Scout, that's now a 3. Or, hopefully not a blue, hopefully a yellow. That's now becomes a 4. If it's attack with 3 or less, you can get it to a 5. With a 2-card hand, you can go boom boom. So like if this was a red Frontline Scout, that'd be a 3. So now I'd turn it into a 5. So Minnowism is great just because of the Belittle Minnowism combo. You're probably gonna see a couple of those. So you grab the Minnowism right now, in case you do. Right, that might pop up, and at least you have half of it by itself. It's not terrible. Giving that bonus is excellent. It's really, really good. The Belittle also isn't terrible to grab if you find it, and it's a pack one pick one. Pack one pick one. If I see one of these, a lot of times I'm gonna grab them because they're really good because of the combo. You can extend out your turns a lot longer than you normally could have, right? Because you can grab this. You play your Belittle, grab this, use this as resources. So now you have 2 resources that you didn't have before. So that's our pack one pick one. This pack is terrible. It's not great. It's very, very light heavy. Because we have Impenetrable Belief. We do have Void Wraith, excuse me, which isn't terrible for and it's a blue. This card right here, if you're gonna go chain, this isn't a bad pickup at some point. It's actually not a bad pickup in general. It's a blue for 3. So, like, just forget about the fact that you can play this from the Banish Zone, which is helpful. It is a blue for 3. So both chain and Shadow. Who's the Shadow Brute? Leviah. Both chain and Leviah like this because you can block with this, or you can block with this with Leviah for 3. It's excellent. Then it goes into your discard. Then eventually you're going to end up banishing it, and you can then play it out. Obviously, Leviah wants to have 6s more, but if you have your ratio correct, then it works okay. It's okay. Leviah she is going to be one of the better ones because a lot of people are going to default to Prism, which makes Leviah automatically good because she can start blowing up Prism stuff. The other matchups, I don't know. I don't play a ton of Leviah. I know she's tricky and limited. Like, you just have to have a better deck for Leviah in general. I've used Chain is also really, really hard and limited. Chain is hard, or it's just you gotta have the right cards. Like, you just gotta have the right ones to come out. Obviously, he's great in constructed, but he is a little bit harder just because he's not gonna have as much blow up potential. He's not gonna have on Prism, and then also like you just have to hit the right cards with Chain. I don't know the ratios. I haven't played a ton of draft. I played a lot of limited of Monarch, but like sealed, but not draft. So like I know what I'm looking for in a limited set, but I'm guessing that from what I've seen is like Bolton, for instance, or Chain. When you're drafting them, they are a lot more. They're just a lot easier to build for. So just people are going to prioritize Prism, I think, overall, because she is the better one. So you do need to just kind of. You need to make sure you have poppers. If you can shut her down, you're good. Because I think people are going to go in expecting Prism to be really good and not. They're not going to be ready for the fact that you have to have a lot of blues and not yellows in Prism unless you get her weapon. But like her normal weapon is, you pitch a blue, your aura gets 4, go again. So you're going to be reliant on on your heralds a little bit more, and then you can kind of blow them up. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. I do want to play a lot more draft. I'm excited. I think the weekend I get back is when they're doing the pre-release. Hopefully I'll be able to go to that. It's like Friday at 5 or something ridiculous like that. But everybody have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow. We'll do some Pokemon. Have a good one.